Makofi. PS, welcome to the State Department for Devolution, and I'm very excited to pass this baton to Michael.
Thank the President and the broad-based government for giving me this opportunity to serve in the administration.
ETV Africa News at this hour.
Please speak standing because I'm going. After doing this, I go. But PS, welcome to the State Department for Devolution, and I'm very excited to pass this baton to Michael. And looking at Michael, I was remembering when I joined the State Department, we did not have this elaborate kind of a ceremony. Did we have it? So it means we are doing very well, and I'm happy to be here this afternoon and to give you the assurance that you have a right team here with you. This team have been here for the last 2 years or so since this administration, and for me, I go from State Department for Devolution a different person, having learned a lot from different people, diversity of even knowledge. Nyabati, I've always called him as my, I learn a lot from Nyabati, and the reason is capacity building. You have built my capacity into a team. So I am very excited, and congratulations and welcome to the team of State Department for Devolution, the team of the PSS. We are happy at this point in time. Of course, one thing I must say is we thank the President. Maybe this would not be happening because we'd have been gone home. But we have been given an opportunity to serve elsewhere. I will be on the other side of aviation and aerospace development. Is a new State Department, and I'm very sure we are going to do a very good work there as we set it up. So if I come for you, Nelima, to be my administrator because I know you, please twende na wewe. Number two, we have had a big team from COG, from IGRTC, Nairobi Rivers, World Scouts Parliamentary Union, and I would say we have done a great job as a team. Of course, a few challenges here and there, which are normal in any workspace, and I want to believe we are going to steer this to even higher levels. And I want to wish you the very best. The very critical activities we have carried out in the 2 years, specifically on the transfer of functions, is usually a very emotive subject when it comes to devolution, and we are happy to report that we have been able to do a lot. And the little that is remaining, I'm very sure we are going to finalize and make sure devolution works. Because here the mantra is devolution has to work, and devolution is working. Of course, is a huge responsibility. Our Constitution 2010 gave us a devolved system of government, and here you are at the helm of it to make it work, to make the two levels of government work together, work very closely, and ensure that we deliver services to the lowest of our country. So I would not want to say much. Of course, the chair has talked about Nairobi Rivers Commission. The story of Nairobi Rivers Commission, you're going to learn it as you progress, as you work with them, as you also transition them to the next, to the other Ministry of Housing. And they are a great team. Of course, we have been working very closely with the Minister of Housing, specifically Hinga, who is doing a lot with them, and you need to visit the river and see what is happening there. It's a great plan. And this plan for the Nairobi Rivers Commission, the Nairobi River Rehabilitation Program, is President William Ruto's priority. So in the short time or long time, you're going to work together, because even when they go to the Ministry of Housing, you'll work with them. This work is happening in 5 counties, and that is where your docket is. So you'll work very closely with them. They are still structuring themselves, but doing a huge and a very great job. World Scout Parliamentary Union, they are very low key, but doing a lot of good things across the country, working very closely with members of parliament and our very great supporters in many spaces, and you'll get to know this as you engage them. Which is the other team? IGRTC, COG, you are a great team. Keep doing it. Keep making devolution work. The department we have here in the State Department, you have been a great team. I would have said now I'm gotten used to this. I have, you get to the comfort, you get to understand the job, but when the president gives you a responsibility, you have to take it up. So I was getting to that point of, nimefika. But now we are on another side doing a different thing, and I'm very sure we're going to succeed also on that other side. Lastly, we have also stakeholders we work very closely with, starting with the county. COT is very critical. Please get their transition very well with them, so that you make your work easy and you're going to have some very good time around. Of course, we'll go to every part of this country to meet your clients, or you are their client, whichever works for us. But you will meet different people, and I would encourage you to just engage all the time, work with them closely. On the other side, I will be setting up a State Department, a new State Department. Like I said, if I call upon you good people, mukuje huko munisaidie. Mukuje huko munisaidie, so that you do a good job for our country. Lastly is we are in the office of the Deputy President. The presidency is the highest office we can find ourselves in. You are in a good space. We have a very supportive boss, Professor Kithure Kindiki, who is available for us. We work with them very closely, the Chief of Staff in absentia. I also want to thank them, because we have, in the recent past, we have made the office of the Deputy President as one. Initially it wasn't like that, but slowly we have come together to make this office as office of the Deputy President, where we are domiciled as the State Department for Devolution. Over and above that, I want to wish you the very best as you steer this to the next level. There's a program we are implementing with the World Bank team, and there's a dedicated team here. We restructured, and we have a new structure for the department. Just to mention this, for me it was deliberate when we created a team for resource mobilization and partnerships, because I learned one thing when I joined here. That was when the implementation of KDSP1 was coming to an end. And I want to leave you with this, Nyaga and your team, and of course your director there. You should not just be implementing one project until the end, then you start thinking of another one. That is why you have a team who can be thinking of, because devolution is very big. There are some MOUs we were working on with capacity building team, and if we dedicate, with dedication and deliberately work on devolution, there is so much to be done in that space. And I'm very sure this team can do that. And of course, with a vibrant, I would say you are young, but I don't know your age, so don't mistake me. But a relatively young person has a lot of energy, has a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge. So let us use this and make devolution big, because devolution is a huge, big State Department. But how we carry ourselves, how we do our work, it's going to determine how big or how small you are going to be. Sio ni mzuri.
Yes.
So with so many words that I've said, I want to wish you well, all of you. It is not always good to say bye, but I have to because the time has come. And I'm happy and I thank God for the opportunity He has given me to serve here with you. And I wish you well as you take up this mantle. God bless all of us. Thank you very much.
And the members of the Forest State, that's the media. So my name is Michael Lenasalon, and I'm the new PS for the State Department of Devolution. And first of all, I would like to thank God for giving me this opportunity and for all of us to assemble here today. I also want to thank the President and the broad-based government for giving me this opportunity to serve in the administration. Madam PS was saying, asking whether I am young or old. I know you can tell. I'm 35 years, 36 years old. I'm very old. I'm very old. I take myself very old. So I'm here. I've come from a background just like where you are seated, in public service and in KRA. I'm handing also over on the other side of KRA. So we have been collecting money for government, mobilizing revenue. Now I've come to see how it's being spent. Okay. So I am a professional, and you don't expect miracles. I just work as per what the law says. You know, I am a Kenyan, and the law says that Articles 73 to 80 says that we're entrusted public trust. You know, and we have to keep the dignity. Also, we are here to serve, not to manage or to control people. You know. Because you can only manage assets, you can't manage people. You can only lead people. And also we have to, the law says that we have to respect each other as Kenyans, you know, respect for everyone. So because I've come on that other side as an officer somewhere in KRA, and I respect someone who sits on the other hand.
Welcome to the Getting Started video. Here we have the camera, microphone.
So we respect each other regardless of our cadres, you know. And whether I will have a huge heart to accommodate everyone, it's said that it's easier said than done. So I cannot say. You can only know when we interact. And I've interacted with many people, many Kenyans at the community level, at professional level in KRA, you know, stakeholders, even in government, other stakeholders. For example, in KRA, we work with the ODPP, we work with ESCC, we work with everyone. So I'm not new in government, but in this mainstream government, I'm new. And I can't say also I'm very old, so I will need also your support, you know. Because when you see young people, most of you are my parents, some of you my parents, you can identify you have sons my age. So you have to look at me like I'm your son seated there, and you have to give me the necessary support and cooperation. So mine is just to thank the outgoing peers for being kind and welcoming me, and also the directors, you know, the management for having me settle, you know, seamlessly and smoothly. And I did not know that you are many. I think now I will have to come to the office so I can know where you are hiding, you know. Yeah. So I'm looking forward forward to working with all of you. Everyone is an adult here. There are no children here. You know what we have come to do. You know your work. You don't need to be told you have to come this time to the office. You have this job pending. You know yourself. We are all leaders at our own, levels as individuals. So, with those few remarks, I look forward to working with you. And even Madam PS, as she settles, we thank God that you are in another office, and we shall work together. Thank you very much.